Hey, thanks for coming back and checking out another video. I decided to do an updated video for the Volkswagen Baja Bug today. Um, we've seen this thing go through a few changes. When I first started it out, it was air cooled motor, 2027 Scott Stroker. I'd done a lot to that motor and ran that motor in the dunes for a while. It just wasn't the power that I was looking for. So we're always progressing. That's what we're always doing, is we're always upgrading. We're always, getting tired of not enough power or trying something new. And I seem to do a lot of that. But I want to document it all for YouTube, and I'll just have a place to look back on it. So we did away with the Type 1 air-cooled motor, and we went with a 2007 Chevy Ecotec supercharged. For all of you that have followed the channel and subscribe and check it out, y'all know that it's tuned. It does put 280 at the crank, but still, it's, some people call it the Eco Turd. It was pretty good. It was fun. It really got up and moved in third gear. But I'm just looking for a heck of a lot more than that. So again, another power plant change. And with the power plant change comes a lot of structural additions. The cage that I got for it was just a 6-point cage. I think I got it from Pacific Customs. It's one of those kind of prefab, pre-bent. You throw it in the bug. If you got a body lift on it, you got to adjust for the body lift. Or if you got a body lift, then you don't cut. But if you don't have the body lift, they give you more tube, and you got to trim it down. So anyway, that's in there, and then I built off of that. So what I want to do is keep the bug running and driving until I'm ready for the new power plant, until I'm ready to start putting the new power plant and the new transaxle into the bug. A lot's going to have to be done. So I've started where I can work with. I've started where I can add tube and I can still drive the car. I'm adding structure stuff here and there and still drive it with the Ecotec motor. So far what I'm doing is trying to eliminate the front beam, or not the beam, but the bulkhead that the beam attaches to. So I've gone internally, structurally, and brought the tubing from the internal roll cage and started bringing it out. Everything's just tack welded in right now, but it's slowly getting done. I'm trying to do a little bit at a time. So some of the pipe work I've added is this 1.5" 095 up top here from the beam. So it'll mount down here on the top of the beam, and then goes up and then attaches to the cage on the inside. Same with this other side. And then added the tube structure support to the bottom of the cage, and attached to the beam as well. I've considered leaving the bulkhead up there just to have the added weight in the front of the car. I haven't made the decision if I'm going to cut it all loose yet. Also started fabrication on some added tubing for the doors on the inside of the car. So we're we're just strengthening everything. Bringing tubes down. I still have some support tubes I'm going to put in and just really brace this thing for the new power plant. New power plant that I'm speaking of is going to be a 5.3. So we're going with the LS. It's an LM7, 5.3 liter. Picked it up super cheap. It is in really great shape. It came with a new set of heads. It came with new headers. It came with a GTO intake. It came with a wiring harness. It came with a lot of stuff that's probably not going to be used. For instance, the heads that are on this are 862 heads, and then the brand new heads are 862 heads. The plan for this motor is to do a stroker kit. So I'm going to order a Ford stroker kit, a 380, and have the block taken care of at a machine shop, everything necessary done there, and then pick up heads that are going to be favorable to a supercharger. Which I'm sticking with supercharger. I just like the delivery of the power. I don't know if I'm going to go with that LSA Cadillac supercharger setup or go with something Whipple, something completely aftermarket. So I'm going to start slow and start and get things, the stroker kit ordered first, and then have the block done and work my way up there and make the decisions as I go on exactly how it's all going to come together. But I figured I'd just start doing a video now of the changes. How long it's going to take, I have no clue. I'm not trying to whip it out and be running a V8 in a matter of time. Come with the V8 and a supercharger, you're looking at a much, much bigger transaxle. So I'm probably going to end up financing the transaxle. I'll try to build the motor and save the financing thing for this would be the transaxle, because that's going to be it's going to be a spendy purchase. So that's the bug for now. Let's see, March 19th of 2022, we're going to be down at Coos Bay or Riley Ranch. So out in that area, Riley Ranch, Oregon, Coos Bay. We're going to run for a week doing a guide trip March 19th out at Riley Ranch. There's going to be a bunch of us out there. The bug will be there. I got a couple new built quads that my buddies convinced me to get back into quads. So I took a couple crate quads that were completely disassembled and blown into a million pieces and put them back together. The 450 I got from a buddy, picked it up for $1,000 and dropped some money into the motor and put it together and painted it myself, or did some of the frame on that was powder coated, so I did not do it. I did some painting, maybe suspension, but this 400EX that is punched out to a 440 has stage 2 cam. It's got all 450 shocks and suspension, and I kind of went after an 87, 86 250R look. Wanted that retro vibe to it, something different. Some of these new bikes just look too flashy and too much going on. So I like the old school, all gold and Pro Link, and hook that beauty up. So anyway, thanks for checking out another video. It is just an update video. Just wanted to show some of the fab work that's been done and some of the changes that are going to come along with the bug. But like I said, I want to keep it running and driving, keep it mobile, keep running it, and then we will slowly dig into this bad boy and get it all ready. I didn't go with an aluminum block just because I'm not sure exactly how much power I'm going to put to this. The cast block, the iron block is a lot stronger than the aluminum, but I don't know. I kind of went back and forth with it and went with what was affordable to pick up right now and kind of get building. So thanks for following. Thanks for joining. Subscribe, like, share, and keep checking back and see how this project's going. It's been fun.